Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome to Crypto India. This is your host, Shiv. And in this video today, we'll be talking about the Ethereum specifically. So, if you are having some investment in Ethereum or you're looking at Ethereum, that's awesome. This news is going to be making you even more happier. But if you're not looking at the Ethereum, if you have not found out about Ethereum at all, I think this may be a very great good price for you or to you for you to enter into Ethereum thing. Now, having said that, this is not an investment price. I would like you to research yourself and make a decision for yourself. So let's get started. So let's have a look at the cryptocurrency market cap along with Ethereum. So as you can see, Ethereum is right now traded about 309 US dollar. So I think it's a good price because it went as high as 340.50 and now it is down to 309, which is nice. Probably a good time to enter. I'll tell you why I think so. This is just my opinion, not investment advice again. Bitcoin at 5,713. So it is consistently been up after it touched 5,000 about 7 days or 10 days back as a growth of $700, and it is maintaining its pace. That's awesome. Then you have Ripple at 22 cents. You have Bitcoin Cash at 332. You have Litecoin at $59. So you have a couple of mixture of green and red here. Total market cap still at $170 billion, and with 55% of Bitcoin dominance. That's awesome. Let's have a look at this news from Vitalik. So as you guys know, most of these countries like Russia and Dubai and many other countries, even India, said that they are thinking of their own cryptocurrency, which would be a centralized cryptocurrencies. So in this article here, so he was attending an event in Toronto last week. Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, and he said that the central banks lack ability to create their own digital currencies. This is like in the face of all the governments who are still thinking of making a digital currency. It would be interesting to see how they react to this statement. And this statement is pretty true because when you talk about a cryptocurrency, which is a centralized cryptocurrencies, and right now we're talking about blockchain, which basically provides a decentralized platform, which provides everyone to participate and prove, to be a part of the consensus mechanism and part of digital currency. So the centralized cryptocurrencies definitely looks like a failure to me, but we will have to see how they actually come out in future. So here he says that he's just about 23-year-old, by the way, right? And he was speaking at an earlier event this week, 3 days swell in Toronto, hosted by Ripple. So even though several central banks are working on creating their own digital currency, Britain is not concerned about the competition they may create. Furthermore, he believes that it will take years for banks to achieve their goals. So, I mean, looking at this news, and so it comes out from a founder of Ethereum. I mean, he is a known developer and programmer, and so this can be a really big statement for people who are actually involved into cryptocurrency. So let's have a look at. So I just told you guys that if you're investing into Ethereum, this may be a great video. So as you guys know, there is something called Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. So if you look at their website, you have Satyamev Jayate over here, the government of Andhra Pradesh, the Indian state, and then you have MasterCard, then you have Cisco, then you have Scotia Bank. The recent member is Russia's largest bank joins Enterprise Ethereum Alliance after R3 ejection. So Russia is also into this, also the member of this Enterprise Alliance right now. And if you look at the website, okay, Enterprise Ethereum Alliance over here, and if you just click on the members, you see the members are Accenture, Axis, Alpha Point, Bancor, you have B2 Lab, you have Dash over here, you have, I mean, there's Infosys, the Indian company Infosys is here, you have ING here, you have JP Morgan here. I mean, this is just the birth Microsoft. You have MasterCard here. So I think the Ethereum price is really undervalued right now for these reasons, because you have such big companies a part of Ethereum Alliance, and I really think that the Ethereum is gonna be touching the sky, gonna skyrocket in couple of 6 years from now. And yes, there are competitions in terms of smart contracts, but I think Ethereum has gained that popularity and trust from organizations and companies like this. So you have recently Infosys joining in Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. This was a couple of months ago. So Ethereum is definitely, so they are right now about, so they added about 48 new members. So they are about 150 members. That's about 200 members plus now, Ethereum Alliance. So that's a huge number. So you have must, these are the companies that have are a part of Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. So looking at these news, Ethereum really looks a great buy at this point in time, considering especially the price, which is just about 300. And just remember, the Byzantium is has been implemented. So of course there is a lot of expectations that Ethereum is going to be will spike up in price in couple of months from now. So just to keep you updated on that. Let's have a look at this news here from JP Dimon. So one of the article here that says that Jamie Dimon does not understand what Bitcoin is, and he is all concerned about the big cities, but what about the poor countries? So what he's referring is about the poor countries, wherein the fiat currencies of those countries, developing countries especially, which are not strong. So they are not dollar, they are not euro, they are not pounds. What about those countries? We have seen the countries like Venezuela, we have seen countries like Zimbabwe, where their own fiat currency has lost its value and people are depending on Bitcoin. So this article basically is slamming Jamie Dimon on not understanding what exactly Bitcoin is. Here it says, for an American millionaire with a narrow view of the world, he may be right, but for the inhabitants of more than 170 countries that do not have a strong fiat currencies like sterling, euro, yen, dollar, Bitcoin has definitely value. An example from Brazil clearly demonstrates the benefits of transacting internationally in Bitcoin. So of course there is an example here that when you buy something in Brazil, if you buy something on from Amazon, you pay about 6.5% taxes. So your purchase of $100 goes up to $110. But if you do the same thing with Bitcoin, you get actually 15% discounts. There are there are websites which offer you 15% discounts if you pay them through websites. One of them is purse.io. If you want to go ahead and check that out here, it's called purse.io. So if you go through these websites, they actually offer like 15%, 20% discounts on your purchases. And if you calculate that, it's about the same thing, $100 product, you actually cost about only $85. So Bitcoin is actually helping them in with getting discounts and helping them get away from these mediatories which actually charge you 15-20%. So this was the site I was talking about. So from purse.io, you have, it's same like Amazon, but you have like you get about 15-20% discounts if you pay them in your Bitcoin. So just in case if you want to go ahead and check that out, and you have almost everything featured here that you can buy it in Bitcoin. So even though the prices are mentioned in dollars here, but you can buy them in Bitcoin. When you check out, there is an option of paying in Bitcoin. Here you have a beautiful t-shirt, I guess, on Bitcoin here. Nice t-shirt. So let me know guys if you have any question. I'm just keeping this video short so that all of you can go through. So the highlight of this video is about Ethereum at all. I would be making a couple of more videos in on a new more coins which are coming, like quantum and all that. So stay updated on that. Hit the subscribe button if you have not, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.